talk about this word called substitution. We're going to do this real quick and then you're going to move on to actually practice it. So substitution is when we're actually going to find out what the number is for those variables. So if that was driving you crazy before, you finally get to know what the numbers are. And it can change, obviously, right? So that variable represents the unknown number. We're going to start telling you what those numbers are. So for this example, just to give you an idea of how this works, okay? If we have the expression 9x plus 6y, well, now they get to tell us that x equals 2 and y equals 4. So we're going to use the word substitute in order to put those values in place of those variables. So like how this is 9 times x, we're going to substitute 2 in for x because that's what they tell us here, and then plus 6 times y, but we're going to substitute 4 in for y. So notice down here when I substitute the 2 and the 4 in, I'm showing it as multiplication. I'm not just putting 92 and 64 because that's not what that means. We're multiplying that number times that variable, so we have to do the same thing once we know what that number is. So we have 9 times 2 plus 6 times 4. So we get 9 times 2 is 18, 6 plus 4 is 24, and then we've got 42 down here. So you notice how I have these arrows drawn in? Go ahead and do that too to remind yourself that that's what you're doing. You're substituting the number in for the variable. So make sure you draw those arrows in. Okay? Now let's go practice that in the next video.